Hi, this is Kevin from J&K Eastgate Reviews, bringing you a range test and review on the Verreal RS with the Mega Battery Pack. It's taken me about 2 miles to get here to start the test, so we'll be starting it with 2 miles on the odometer. At the end of the review, at the end of the range test, there will be a review. Put around 300 miles on the board so far, so I think I'm ready to do a review on it now. Okay, so far we're 9 miles in and I've only lost a bar on both the controller and the battery. From what I've heard is Vic from Verreal has done a really good job about matching the controller battery to the battery of the longboard so that they last about the same amount of time. The board should die before the controller though, in my experience. But like I said, we're 9 miles in. I've only lost a single bar of battery. We're in gear 2, doing about 15 to 18 miles an hour on the Cloudwheels Discovery 120 millimeters. So far it's doing pretty good. I'll check back in here in a few more miles and let you know how everything's going. Hi guys, just doing another check-in. We've gone a total of 15 miles and we've lost 2 bars out of 5 so far. It's not too bad for a 220 pound rider plus probably 20 pounds worth of gear on me. Not doing too bad. Hi, this is Kevin from J&K Eastgate Reviews. Coming at you with the review with the Verreal RS on the Mega Battery Pack. So far I've put like 300 miles on it. It's a great deck. I haven't had any issues with it. Just had to do my first belt change yesterday. Not bad at all for 300 miles. I'm sitting at 220 pounds. I can get a range of 28.1 miles as of the end of that range test. It took me roughly 2.5 hours or so. I was going 15 to 18 miles an hour, just depending on whether there was traffic or not on the trails. The deck itself, though, if you want to come in, is a 9-layer maple and bamboo deck. 7 maple, 2 bamboo. Originally it came on the 105 Cloudwheels. I have put the 120s on, which has reduced torque slightly, barely noticeable, but has increased my top range from roughly 24 miles an hour in third gear to over 30 miles an hour in third gear, and I now do roughly 23 miles an hour in second gear, which for me, that's where it's at. I'm more about the speed than the torque anyway. It uses 170 kV 6368 motors on there, labeled with Verreal. Something that Vic has asked us to talk about were these new casing screws here. They've been improved over last year's version. They were thinner, and apparently some people were having issues with them breaking. These, they shouldn't break. I've rode the hell out of this thing with no issues, and I'm 220 pounds, and I typically have like 20 pounds of gear on my back in my backpack with spare parts, tools, accessories that I need for out in my ride. Again, just under 30 miles with a 28-mile range. As long as you aren't getting on it full throttle speed runs and stuff, you're gonna get tons of range out of this. You start hitting the full throttle speed runs, trying to go as fast as you can off the line, you're probably gonna drop below 20 miles in range. It's very dependent on how you ride and the terrain you're riding. Like if there's a lot of hills, you're gonna drain this battery. So it has 13.5-inch trucks, which honestly, right on the money. These are good trucks. I enjoy them. Took me a little bit to get used to them at first.